Hello, guitarist Miles Okazaki here. This is a video for a book that I wrote called Fundamentals of Guitar. I'm demonstrating some things from this book that are kind of difficult to read. I think page 124 to 125 I was looking at this. It's called clave. 124 you see has these necklace kind of diagrams on it to show cyclic rhythms, and the next page has kind of a regular notation with a lot of tuplets and things like that. So both of these are kind of hard to read, I think easier to just hear. So that's what this video is for. Clave, the way I'm using it here is not every type of clave in the world and the whole history of claves and what that means culturally, but it's just meant to talk about this one figure that I'm using. So this is something that a lot of people have heard before. I'm putting a bass line against it. 4 notes. The relationship of the clave to the bass line is that one clave happens when one bass line happens. They're the same length rhythmically. Resets, right? I could slow down the bass line and keep the clave the same speed. That's what I was doing in the beginning, in the introduction there, or I was trying to keep it the same speed. So change. Half speed. Okay, so that's a slower version of what I did in the beginning. I went from playing the bass line. I'm always playing the same bass line, always 3 times of that thing. I'm moving it up. Each time I go through a new rhythmic feel, go to a new rhythmic relationship. But I was playing the bass line first in like a 3, then in 4. Okay, and then 5. And then 6 here. Then 7. Right? That one's a little bit harder. And then 8. That's as far as I went. Obviously you could go more, but this is a pretty good exercise in itself. Alright, so whenever you do one thing in terms of exercises, it's often good to look what is the opposite thing you could do. So in the first case we had the clave going same speed and the bass line getting slower. And we could do one where the bass line is the same speed and the clave gets faster and see what that sounds like. Which would be, I can use the same harmonic scheme, changing these each time. Each time I change the speed of the clave, it's going to move up chromatically like that. And it would need to start slow. So we can start in the same relationship but slower, one-to-one relationship, but something like. Get a good feeling for the beat. All right, yeah, that was pretty close. I had I messed up a little bit on a bass line on the sevens. Maybe you can hear that. But basically it was cool. I think I kept the clave going. I got back on the bass. That really. So. That was the right way to play the sevens. All right, so that's an example of how you could take whatever that's your own material and make an exercise out of this concept that's in the book. In that case, I had the bass line and the open fifth, and I just put those two things together along with this idea of speeding up and slowing down, you know, which is a way of developing, for me it's a way of developing some accuracy in terms of execution of rhythmic detail, you know. So in the first case, the exercise was like a rhythmic flow is going, and the clave is always the same speed, and the bass line is slowing down incrementally, and in a very specific way, so that you can kind of see if you're doing it right, you know. So that has to do with the cycles getting longer and longer because the bass line is taking longer to finish. It's 3 times through, right? And then the second exercise, the cycle is the same length in terms of the time, but there's more claves getting smushed into that time. So it's like a compression thing, and there's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 subdivisions in each beat. So the exercise is in feeling the inside of the beat in an accurate way, and all the different things that happen when there's an uneven type of rhythmic figure that's going through those subdivisions. Like it's not just 5 against 4, but it's 5 claves against 4 or something like, you know. So it's a more has more variety than just playing 2 pulses one against another, which is on another video that I did called Polypulse. So that's it for now. Thanks for checking this out. And the book again is Fundamentals of Guitar, and it's out now. Has been out for a while. It looks like this. You can find it on Amazon or wherever. Go to the website. There's more videos and all that. And see you next time. All right.